4,000 subscribers to the channel. I am absolutely amazed, and from this position I want to thank everyone for their support, for their likes, their comments, their messages, their liking and subscribing the videos, for watching all those videos. Yeah, thank you very much. Some of you comment regularly and are with me for over the past 2 years from the start even, and yeah, I really appreciate it. And the funny thing is that it costed me about 15 to 16 months to reach 1,000 subscribers, and it took me less than a year to get 3,000 more. So there's a really growth in the channel, and yeah, I'm just really happy with that. So this keeps me motivated to keep doing what I'm doing at the moment. And I started this channel a little more than 2 years ago, 2 years and a month ago I think, and I was in a really bad period at that time, and it really helped me to get through that period. And the funny thing is that because the channel helped me, I kept doing it, and because all of you liked the videos and commented, it kept me motivated to make this and to enjoy this lifestyle. So I'm really happy with how things turned out at the moment, and I'll talk a little bit further about that period in another video that I already recorded, but I'm going to release in a couple of weeks. I'm still finishing that up, but I want to use this video to talk to you a little bit about the changes that I am going to make to the channel, and that you've already may have seen to the channel, and that are coming over the next couple of weeks, the coming year. Some changes you might notice, some changes you might not even notice, but that's what I want to talk to you about in this video. So once again, thanks for watching, and all your support, it's highly appreciated. So let's talk about these things that I'm going to change, and hopefully will create a better viewing experience for you. So the first thing that I wanted to talk to you about today is 4K subscribers. I thought it would be a nice moment to make 4K videos. People have been asking me before why I didn't do it, and over the past few weeks, maybe you've noticed, I think the last 4 or 5 videos were already produced in 4K. And it had everything to do with my laptop not being able to process 4K video material. Every time it ran down, and now since last summer, I think it was September, I purchased a new laptop, so I made a big investment in the post-processing and video editing stuff. And I didn't immediately realize that I could make 4K videos with that. So over the past few weeks I did some experimenting, recorded some different stuff, and now I'm processing every video, also what you're watching today, everything is in 4K. So let me know if you have noticed some changes in quality, if it's gotten better or worse or whatever. But yeah, at least I'm trying to improve a little bit here in the video experience. So from now on, every video 4K. So the second thing that you might notice when you're watching the channel, and that you're probably going to see over the next few weeks, is that I am expanding the area that I'm photographing in. So most of my videos, and I'm still going to do that, I'm still going to visit those areas here 15-30 minutes from my house, but I used to have some sort of limit for about 45 minutes from my house, which was more than enough for me. But to make some nice content and to visit, to make more diverse videos and especially photos, I just need to see more different areas. Over the past few weeks I have had the feeling that I had seen most of the areas around my house, and that the fun of it was a little bit going down. So I decided to expand that area from maximum of 45 minutes to maximum of 1 hour. And 15 minutes doesn't sound like much, but in the Netherlands 15 minutes makes a massive difference. So if you draw that on a map, there are a lot of more nature reserves coming into my work field actually. So this is the map of the Netherlands where I live, and I live in this area here near Nijmegen. And sometimes I travel to Belgium right here, which is 2.5 hours away. But I usually stay within 45 minutes from my home. And if you zoom into the map like this, you will see that this red circle here represents the area that I normally operate in, where I've recorded 80% of my videos in. So there are a lot of national parks here, so I'm very blessed with the location that I am living in the Netherlands. But if I'm willing to increase that to with 15 minutes to about an hour, you will see that the outer circle is the area that I can visit within an hour. And in the Netherlands, that makes a massive difference. So National Park Sallandse Heuvelrug, National Park Grote Peel, National Park Biesbos, the Oostvaardersplassen up here. And last week I was here near the city of Hilversum, a beautiful heather area, which is all within reach within a 1 hour's drive. So that's why I'm increasing that area a little bit to find some new areas, to especially find new areas for myself that I can find that creativity again. So this is what I'm going to do. And the problem in the Netherlands is that I can't visit these areas all year long. So for example, in winter time, when the sunrise is during rush hour, it is very difficult. What is supposed to be an hour's drive in the Netherlands can take you about 3 hours with traffic. So I'm really planning these areas for summertime, spring, maybe autumn, when I can leave home way before rush hour and then get to those areas. So a lot of more exploring to do within the next period on this channel. Sorry, just taking a couple of snapshots of this cute little horse here. It was sleeping earlier here on the ground, so I didn't want to disturb it, but now it's up walking here with its mother. So just taking a couple of nice images. And that's actually what I want to talk to you about next. That's subjects. This channel has mainly been about landscape photography. About 90 to 95% of the videos that I make are based on landscape photography. I will always keep making landscape photography. I just love it, and it will probably be the biggest part of this channel all the time. But over the past winter, the weather conditions here in the Netherlands were so terrible that I just couldn't release enough content or create enough content. And what I did, what you've seen lately, and we'll look at it later in this video, I built a studio at home, did some tutorial talking at home, but I don't like to make that content, you know. If you see a video from my home, it meant that I wasn't able to go out enough. I don't have other content, so I make something else. And surprisingly, those videos from my home are often pretty well watched. There are a couple of horses running after each other there. Looks nice, but keeping my eye on that. Maybe take a snapshot between. But I want to be known for my outdoor photography, for being out here. That's what I want to do. But what I decided to do is I want to make more of a mixture. So you're going to see lots of landscape photography on the channel, but you will also see a tutorial from my home every now and then. You will see some different subjects. Yeah, like here now, I'm walking with these horses. I didn't intend to do any photography, but seeing such a cute horse, always nice to take a couple of images. But also different subjects like macro photography, city photography, completely different things. I'm doing a little challenge video at the moment that you're gonna watch in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully. So I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, keep it interesting, and my opinion is, as long as it's interesting for me, I hope that it's gonna be interesting for you, because I don't want to make these videos at home that don't interest me, and I just like, okay, I have to make a video for the algorithm here. I don't want to do that anymore. So I want to produce content that I'm happy with and that I really like. And just look at this horse. So that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do over the next period. So the next thing that you might have noticed on this channel is a change in advertising and even sponsoring. I think about 5 months ago I entered the YouTube partner program You can do it when you have more than 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, so that is a lot. And when I reached it, I put it on, and there is actually one simple reason for it, and I hope that it's not bothering you too much, but making these videos actually costs a lot of money. Investing in stuff like laptops, video cameras, microphones, spending all that money on fuel to drive everywhere to record these videos. And I don't really mind, because I like it and I like to take photos and it gives me good opportunities. But it would be nice if I can get a little bit of a balance in expenses and income there. You know, eventually I have to make a living of this, and I will talk a little bit further about that in a different video that is coming in a couple of weeks. But yeah, there's definitely some growth there. So that's why I put on the YouTube advertisement. Usually it's 1 or 2 ad blocks a video. So I hope it's not too disturbing for you. And the second is like sponsorships. You know, I get sponsorship requests all the time for sunglasses. What did I get? Recently I got some gymnastic, how do you call it, machines, if I wanted to test that. And even some bikini suits, bathing suits, that I was thinking, why would I want to test that on my channel? And all these mails start with, we watched your channel and your content is amazing. Well, if you've watched your channel, you know that I'm not going to do photography in my swimming pants or on a gymnastic machine. So the only sponsorships that I agree on are things that I really like, and I like to, that I support myself. For example, recently I was asked to test some software, and I am really comfortable in my Lightroom chair. You know, I've been using Lightroom only for years, and I don't know if I'm ever or I'm going to change that. You know, I'm really happy with that. But recently I was contacted by the company that produces Luminar Neo if I wanted to test their software, and I had never used it before. And so I said to them, well, before I agree on this, I at least want to do a little testing. So they sent me a demo that I could use for 1 month, and it just wasn't my thing. And it just definitely wasn't my kind of program. I don't like all that AI stuff of sky replacements and stuff. If someone else does it, no problem. I have no problem with it. But it's not for me, and I don't want to support software like that, and then especially go an obligation to make content with that program and release, talk to you about it, so make separate videos for it. So I refused that. I'm not going to do that. But for example, this partnership, Fl36 contacted me if I wanted to test their gloves. Well, they came in very handy on my trip to Sweden. So this is the Tinden, talking about advertisement, very good glove for extreme cold conditions. You can even put some heat pads in here in the zipper. So after my Sweden trip, they contacted me and asked me if I liked the hand glove. Absolutely amazing. I enjoyed every second of it. But for the temperatures in spring here in the Netherlands, it was a little bit too warm. And so they sent me this Urbex version. So this is sponsored content, sponsored gloves that I showed to you. And I am only accepting the ones where I am able to give my honest opinion about them. So everything I say about them is my true honest opinion. I just really love these gloves. Very warm, very comfortable, and yeah, designed for photographers. And for example, I also accepted a filter set, but I haven't been able to test that out good enough at the moment. But you might be seeing a little bit more about that in the future. And also a company contacted me recently, which I thought was really good. They have a kind of small tool that keeps mosquitoes away. Over the years, I have been, I don't know if it's an allergy or something, but the mosquito bites, they just turn into the enormous, how do you call it? I don't know how to call it, but you get what I mean. But these stings, they get bigger and bigger every year. And I just had to do something about it. Last year, I had one trip where I got stung maybe 20 or 30 times. And I really suffered there. And they contacted me and they showed me this device. And I was like, yeah, that is something that I could use. If it works, that is something that I would support on this channel. So when it arrives, I have no idea when it's going to arrive. You will probably see something of that on the channel. So that is for the sponsorships. I just need to do it to finance the videos that I'm making here. So the last change that you're going to see on my channel is this, my studio. And you've already seen a couple of videos here. I still have to adjust a little bit in the lighting here. But I didn't only create this studio for making YouTube videos. You know, this is also nice for some voiceovers on my videos, that I can quickly go and sit, record something. For example, here there is, I have this swing arm microphone here, which makes it all much easier. But especially this device down here, this little switchboard, it really allows me to really switch between different cameras, and that especially works for live videos. And that's something I want to do. I want to give some tutorials. I did some lectures for photo clubs in America, for example, and that is much easier when I can switch between those settings here from my studio. And also, you might not have noticed, but if you go to my website and go to workshops, there's also an ability now to book a private session with me. Of course, you can book a private workshop here in the Netherlands, but there are many of you watching from all over the world who might have a lot of questions about their camera. If it is OM system or Olympus related, I can help you with that. People asking me about portfolio reviews, if I want to look at their files, if I can teach them about how I edit photos in Lightroom. Yeah, you can now, if you want to book a session like that, and I can really use this technology that I have right here. And recently I did the first session with Gary, a very friendly guy from the south of England, where I used this stuff, and it worked really nice. So Gary, if you're watching this, let me know in the comments what you thought of the session and if you would recommend it to anyone. Yeah, maybe it's helpful for anyone. So this is also something that produces me for some income, and to yeah, to compensate the expenses that I make from making those videos. So yeah, that's it. So hope to see, let you see more of the studio, but like I said before, I want to make as less possible video material from the studio. So I want to use this much more for these portfolio reviews, for helping people, for live sessions, for online lectures. So if you have a photo club somewhere in the world and you're thinking, that's nice, I want him to give a lecture on my club, please leave a comment or put a message in my website, and I'm sure we will find an arrangement to work out. So I want to thank everyone for their support, for watching the channel. Once again, highly appreciated. So please, if you want to help this channel, please of course keep watching the videos, but leave a comment, push that thumbs up button, share my videos. Yeah, it will really help this channel to grow, and who knows where it is going to end. So I hope you like this little video, and I hope the changes that I am going to make will make the viewing experience of this channel even better than it's already is at the moment. So I'm constantly trying to improve myself, my photography, my video making, the locations that I'm visiting. So yeah, it really helps knowing that you are all supporting what I'm doing and that you like what I do. So it really keeps me going. So once again, thank you very much. So this is the end of this video. Don't forget, push the thumbs up button and the subscribe button if you didn't subscribe already. And hopefully I will see you on the next video. I got a couple of videos ready where you are already going to see a couple of changes that I've made. But yeah, they are absolutely going to be worth it. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.